events that attract students to campus. One of the more popular events is Crimson Nights. Rachel Mon has more details.
Crimson Nights is an annual event at the University of Utah where students come together for a dance. The dance has been going on for 27 years. Crimson Nights is the biggest late-night student event in the nation. The past Crimson Nights in August, with the theme Jersey Shore, got a bit out of hand and had to be shut down early.
On the night of the incident, officers working the event at the Union Building, the Crimson Night, discovered that there were fights breaking out on the dance floor. In consultation with those who were managing the event and the disc jockey working the dance, the decision was made to stop the music, stop the dancing. People started to leave, but small fights continued to break out. The officers reported that the fighting escalated to the point where it seemed as though everyone was fighting. The officers on scene called for assistance from the other University of Utah Police Department officers who were working elsewhere on campus. And Salt Lake City was also called for some assistance. All the officers who were called converged on the scene with a show of force. By that I mean lights and sirens going, and that seemed to convince the remaining patrons that
I invited the director of the Crimson Nights Board, Nikki Jamili, to speak not only on the problems of previous events, but also on what to expect from the upcoming event. So Nikki, all that fighting at the past Crimson Nights, what was going on there?
So, I mean, for Crimson Shore, we had about 7,000 people show up, and so with that, so many people, that could really lead to just fights and whatever. I mean, it's what it's expected with having a huge population there. But thing though is that we actually didn't have any arrests or any hospital visits during the actual event. So, I mean, we really take pride on trying to keep things safe, and when we notice that things are getting out of hand, we'll make sure to end it before anything could happen. So.
Great. So this Friday, how are you guys planning on balancing the fun and the chaos?
Yeah, so we actually added more security and more police this time around. So we'll have them there just in case things are to happen. We always make sure that we have open communication, we have radios, and we're honestly our main concern is safety of students and making sure that they're having fun at the same time. So.
And on a lighter note, what is the theme of this Crimson Nights?
It's Nightmare on Campus, so it's based on horror movies, and we're gonna have a human hamster ball there and free food and a whole bunch of cool stuff like a dance.
Awesome. So. Any other activities?
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole bunch of student groups doing different things. We might even have a thriller dance put on by the Hale Center Theater, so it'll be really cool. Yeah.
And so if students want to get involved in Crimson Nights, what's a good way for them to get involved?
They can email nights.crimson@gmail.com or come into the UPC office in the Union Building, and they can just come in there and we'll set something up for them. So.
Great. Well, thanks for enlightening us on the actions of the Crimson Nights Board. I look forward to going. Hopefully this time students can keep it under control, and thanks so much for coming today.
No problem.
Crimson Nights, Nightmare on Campus, Never Sleep Again, will be held this Friday starting at 9 p.m. Student admission is free with your U-Card.